Hi from the other world, Moldiar here. So I will talk to you for a bit because my computer is like loading stuff for ages today. I have something red on my face. I need to adjust lighting and do something to my face before I stream. I am totally out of shape today. I was on a trip. I went to another city to go to their uh, amusement parks and just jump around. And since in my country is an approach to amusement parks. Like, you won't pay for the whole park. You come to the park for free or a quarter, and you still have to pay for each and every attraction. There was this one attraction that was so good in the owner's eyes that it costs twice for one person of the highest token that you could buy. So it was, I guess, $4 for one token of the highest price, and this attraction by itself costed $8 combined. So it was just insane. Since we were four people, we were like, not happening, not happening. Quick calculations in my head: how much dollars it is in, how much dollars are the money that you're paying here in my country. So anyway, just behind the border, we have an amusement park that is a big amusement park that has lots of attractions and you pay for entering it. And as I was reading online about it, I found that it is actually pretty normal for pay to pay for entering a park. And since I wasn't from the most uh, amusement park going family, it is a pretty new experience for me. Therefore, going to an amusement park is a pretty big deal, and I didn't know much about them. Most of it was knowing from people that went abroad, that went specifically to Disneyland, for example, and so on. And amusement parks were modeled after, I think, Disneyland's. Not in my country. A single attraction can cost so much money. It's just, yeah, you go to two, maybe three attractions, and it's like you paid for a whole day in another park. Sad. But on another more positive note, I learned how to make a meringue. Not today specifically, but lately I did it today. And since I wanted to make a big meringue, like huge, the biggest I can fit into my oven, I decided, yeah, I will take the yolks and do some advocat. And I learned making advocat. It is now cooling down, waiting to be cooled, bottled, and left for 3 weeks in the refrigerator. So it just gets ready, gets like very advocacy. Like, it's already tasting like advocate. I bought another one that was bottled up from a production line, and it tastes similar. But I figured, yeah, I will let that one just sit for 3 weeks and see how it goes. So, Visual Studio has been turned on. I was talking like crazy for this whole time just to actually buy time. Okay, so in the previous episode, we managed to make all functioning logic for actually picking up pairs in our game. Oh, crosses. And here will be thunders. Yeah. And here is a shield. And here's a shield. I don't know. I don't know. I have the card container here, and it's like, yeah, dude, you are just good at this game. A diamond. So here's the thing. I want to make it as basic as it comes. Oh, just a circle. So I don't want to add like more dimensions like 5 on 5, 6 on 6, so I will be forced to create more symbols, or maybe even go as far as create like a set of mixed cards that have multiples of each other, like 4 hearts, for example. You just have to find 2 of them. I'll just stick to this model, and if the urge comes later, I may even expand on that. But as you saw, we managed to do it. Now we need to implement a way to count our moves. So every time we have the revealed cards set right here, we also need to increment the number of moves. So this will be not pubic. I'm doing this like by accident too often. Public int moves done, which equals to 0. Public int moves allowed, which will equal to 0. And this will be like, you have, for example, 4 moves. You can do, not 4 moves, like guesses. Guesses allowed, moves done. Actually, this would guesses. Guesses done and guesses allowed. And you have 4 guesses allowed, wrong. Wrong, guesses allowed, guesses done. Yeah. So, how many times you did turn over a card, how many of those times you did it wrong? Yeah, 4 times. Like, there's like this formula that allows you to actually calculate how many wrong guesses you have to allow for a player to actually win the game. But for now, we will do it like guesses done. And yeah, the wrong guesses allowed will be for now 0. But every time we do this, guesses done plus plus. And that's it. Actually, not all of it. I need now to actually add some text here. Yeah, so let's add a UI component, a text UI component. Cool. Now I want to add this text to a panel, as always, UI panel. Nice, nice, really nice. Actually, let it be like this. Cool. Now, the text itself will be the child of panel. Let me just get nice and near to this and move it up here. So, what we are going to do is, are you really? Panel. Where is the panel? What happened to it? Yeah, let me just get rid of it again. Add it again here, UI, panel. Cool. Like this. Okay. Now, inside this panel, let's add a text that will be 4, saying how much of moves we already did. And this will be a 20. It will be throughout this part, it will be middled and middled again, like this, till we get to the half here. And I will copy this text 4 times. One of those texts goes here. The other one goes here. And the last one goes here. Boom. Nice. Now, this text will be referring to moves done. This text will be referring to moves allowed. This text will be number of moves done, and this text will be number of moves allowed. Moves done, moves allowed. Here's the stack, here are the cards, and now what I want to do is add this functionality and also add the last text that will be a panel like we did last time. That will detect if we have already done all cards. So let it be flush with this. Let it go. It cannot go to the middle. So let it go like this. Let it go. No, no, no. This is copyrighted, I guess. Here, right in the middle. Cool. Now, this panel here will have a text that will be as big as the panel itself. No, it will be half the panel because the other part will be UI button. Haha, you didn't think I would forget my promise about adding a restart option. So, restart. That wasn't right. Okay. Now the text here. This text will be you win. I will modify it if I will need it to be modified. So 36. Middle, middle. Bold. Bold Arial. And the restart button. I'm pretty happy with that. So now what we need for the table is to have a UI controller right here. So what I'm gonna do is go to the code here of the table and see that we have a card factory get component card factory. I wanna copy that and create here a text controller field. Text controller. This will be a new script, a new mono behavior. New script, C#, create an add. Nice. Now, reload. Yes. Nice. Now, text controller will need public text, and here we need to implement the system, the Unity Engine UI thing. Public text moves done text. Public text moves allowed text. Yeah. Moves done text, moves allowed text. We need the public game, the public text game over text, and the public button restart. And now I will officially get rid of all those text words. Cool, moves done, moves allowed, game over, and restart. Okay, so I'll define all of those. I'll just make sure that I have all of those. Oh, the panel itself. Now, public game object, game over, panel. Game over panel. Okay. Now, I need public set game over panel, which will take a Boolean state, and game over panel dot set active state. This is a void. Cool. Now I need that the button does something. So restart. I did it again. Restart. No. Oh, right. I need to start. Start. Restart. Dot on click. Dot add listener. And this listener will be restart button. And now, restart button. I need to actually add the text controller now. Text controller. Say. And whenever I click the restart button, I want the game to call setup game. And setup game needs one thing. It needs to check in the cart factory for the cart container and clear it. So cart factory dot cart container dot get, yeah, this will be a for each. Var child in cart container get component children, no, get transform dot As I recall, transform, yeah, by itself should have the list of children. Yeah, I'm doing that somewhere already. But I'm not sure. Child. Now, get child. Yeah, I'll Google that quickly. Get list of children game object. Get all. How to get list of child game objects. So this has to be a transform. And this can go away. Okay, so I need to just make sure that this works. So I will set up the restart button sooner. So here it is. Destroy child dot game object. This will probably say that I am modifying the list or some other hijinks. Yeah. Yeah, it will do that. I have a list of all cards. So what I can do is, yeah, just remove all cards. Public void destroy yourself, destroy this game object. So it will be able to destroy itself. And now for int I equal 0, I smaller than cards dot length dot count I plus plus. Now cards I dot destroy yourself. Okay, so each card will now detonate and disappear on setup game every time there are any. And only if cards dot count is higher than 0. Just to clarify, just to make sure that we don't fall into this nor pointer exception time. So we delete all cards. We define a possible cards list. We shuffle it. Then we create a card queue for all the cards, and we drop all the cards onto the scene and set up the game this way. Cool. Also, we need to zero moves done. What? Why can't I do that? Guesses. Oh, I'm sorry. Guesses done equals 0. Wrong guesses allowed. Wrong guesses done. This has to be a thing. So card pairing. Now, whenever I pair it, then I have to add this here to the count. Wrong card guesses done, plus plus. Only on this situation we add wrong guesses done, plus plus. And on this here, we add a good guess. Let me just do that. Copy paste. Good guess is done. And like this, I will go here. Good guess is done, plus plus save. So good guesses, wrong guesses done are hidden. Guesses done. Good guesses done, wrong guesses done. Cool. For now, I will not implement wrong guesses done equals wrong guesses allowed, because for now I want to just have the game working with the guesses done part. Okay, so it destroys all cards, it resets the guesses, it creates new cards, and this will probably be enough. Now back to the text controller. Let's create the restart button method. Public void restart button. And now restart button. I want it to run the setup game method. That means that I am passing in is setup game. Yes, it is an action. Action setup game. That means that now I can set up game. Cool. And by that, I just need now to do delegate right here. Actually, no. What I need to do is move this bit and this bit over to the table. So let's get here, paste. And this is the text controller bit. And now let's create the restart button method right above the setup game. public void restart button. And restart button by itself. Could you go move here? Yeah, I can get rid of you. This isn't needed any longer. And restart button by itself, we'll just call setup game. Cool. Now I can test it. I just need to assign everything here in the inspector. What is your problem? Do you really have a problem with that? There is a text controller. Cool. Now, let's assign all of those. So, moves done. Moves allowed. Game over text. And the restart button. Now, the cards should be set up accordingly. And when I click the restart button, I should see the cards change here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a thing. That means that after I call this in the setup game, I need to also do this thing. Cards, cards, cards. Where are cards initiated? Initialized. Cards, 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 cards. Cool, cool, cool. Nice, neat. Superb. Where are they initialized? Nowhere. That's where. So that means I need to initialize it. Cards equals new list of cards. Cool. And the same will happen here. Save. That means that now I can click the restart button how many times I want. Yeah. And now I just generate on each click a new setup. This is nice. There's a bit of code that I will probably need to copy over that I don't recall, or I'll just Google that. Not click through UI Unity. One day I will block scene objects click through UI. One day I will remember this thing. If only Opera will respond to me scrolling down. Event system current, yeah. Copy that. And on click where is it? Here. And this using event systems. And save. Now I shouldn't be able to click cards through the panel. But I am. How inconvenient. Oh, by the way, I need to look at the guesses done. So first of all, let's see this guess. Okay, this is actually a thing. This, save. Now we're talking. So this should now work. Okay, I did a wrong guess, and I did a guess. Now, the diamond is here. But the other one is 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's here. So this is a diamond, and this is a diamond. What happened? Why is it 23? Oh, right. Yeah, this thing. So, hi. I need to move you from here to here. Save. So we are called only once for every pair. So, again, let's just play it and see. This here, and where is the second one? So lightning, lightning. So here's the second one. No, you're not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is a lightning, and this is a lightning. Boom! So we have one good guess, we have 2 guesses done, and we have 1 wrong guess. And we can restart. Boom! Actually, we have all logic. Now we have to just wire up those texts, we have to wire up the panel, and we are done with this game. So, first of all, we need to wire up the texts. Now, public void update moves done. And it will take an int moves done, which will just moves done.text. You are a text element. What? Oh, right. Amount. Cool. And moves done amount. ToString. And I will copy over this here. Update moves. Yeah, I will update the text. Update. I will rename that, first of all. Guess is done. And guess is allowed. The meringue is ready. Now, copy this. Here, update wrong guesses allowed. And copy that. Update guesses done. Wrong guesses out. Copy that. Paste it here. Then do this. Now copy this, paste this here, and now we are talking. Now every time we do that, we will update the text here. So Let's go to our wrong guesses done. And now we will have to call the text controller dot update wrong guesses allowed, which will take the wrong guesses allowed minus wrong guesses done. And yeah, copy this. Higher than 0. If yes, if it is higher than 0, then do this. Else it's 0. Save. This line, this one-liner if statement, KD that shit, does this. It looks at this statement and calculates if guesses allowed is if the number is lower than 0. If it is higher than 0, I allow it to go through. But if it isn't, it's just 0. Simple enough? Good. Now, good guesses done has the same thing. Text controller dot update guesses done should be somewhere else updated. And I will just do that. Move this from here to here. Guesses done. Now, we need to add a win condition that will be checked every time cards go to the stack. Do the cards have the solved card? Yeah. Cool. So now, in the update method, I will do the win condition method, which will do this. Private void win condition. If cards dot any, I need to add link now. If cards dot any c dot solved is equal to false. If any are false, return. Else, I don't need an else actually in this scenario. Now, this statement will check if we have any unsolved cards. If we don't have any, then set game over panel. Text controller dot set game over panel to true. And actually this line here by itself should go to the start right here as false. So when the game begins, we don't see the game over panel. And by the way, the game over panel should, by default, be disabled. Boom, like this. Save. Now let's play the game and see if we actually get somewhere. Unassigned reference exception. Haha. Great thing. Game over panel. Are you not assigned? Table. Yes, you are not assigned. Now you are. Of course. Wait a minute, I renamed those. Guesses done. Wrong guesses allowed. Guesses done. Wrong guesses allowed. And save and go. I'll make the font a little bit bigger. So now let's just play along. That is a thing I did not anticipate to happen. So 2 is the text for the guesses done. Save again. Yeah, let's just play along. This was a diamond. Cool. Triangle. Oh, here's a cross. No. But the circle is found. So here's a shield. Here's a thunder. And now we should see... I won! 15 moves. 15 guesses done. Restart. Yes, this is a thing I did not anticipate to happen. I need to update the guesses done thing. I need to hide on restart. So where's the restart button? Here, setup game. Setup game needs to hide it. So I can actually do this and move it to here. And now I can actually even do this. Actually, I'll move this down here and do all necessary updates. Update guesses done with the new guesses done. And text controller dot update wrong guesses allowed to wrong guesses allowed. Save. And this is, I think, the end. Last playthrough. I'll just see if everything works. So let's play my game. I will hide the card container so it doesn't look like I'm cheating. Shield, thunder, heart, diamond. Shield. This is unfortunate. Cross. Star. Diamond. Triangle. Circle. Thunder. And heart. Boom! I did all the wrong guesses I could. Yeah, restart. Boom, and we have everything. It's finished. So we finished the memory game. It's functional. We can restart it. We can, yeah, we cannot change the suit. We cannot play with the wrong guesses allowed setting. But this is something, as for the gentleman and the sounds for it, I could add sounds to it. I can add this logic, and this will probably be a follow-up stream in the future. For now, although, I wanted to just add a small announcement that on, wait a second. Yeah, I needed to check the chat. I had this block scene objects window open. I didn't look at the chat. So on Friday will be announced as the subject, the theme for a game jam that I will be taking part in. And it will last for 2 weeks. From the 21st, as I recall correctly, till the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th of September? Yeah. June, July, September. Yeah, September. Yeah. This is after July. Anyhow, I will do a stream creating this game for the theme. So be prepared for that. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Remember to subscribe and comment if you have any ideas what I could do, any things I could change, upgrade, anything. And yeah, in the right hand corner, you have a playlist with all the other episodes of Let's Make a Classic Game, Let's Make a Classic Game Memory, and the link to the previous episode. I am Moldiar, and see you in the other world.